Hey, how's it going? My name's Dutch Hedrick of Rube's Good Brain Coffee in Kittrell, North Carolina. And it's a very bright day here in Kittrell, so excuse my squinting. But what I just want to talk about today is our intentions for this channel. What do we hope to achieve by creating a YouTube channel? And mostly it has to do with communication. Communicating to customers and communicating to other professionals in the coffee business. And one of the things I've noticed is among customers there are a lot of coffee myths out there, and it's really difficult to talk to everyone one-on-one. I'm glad to do it, but I've been in the business for 25 years, and it's amazing how many of these myths have hung on for the last 25 years. And it's like I said, I mean, it's fun to talk about them, and fun to teach and learn, but it really helps if these myths didn't have to be dispelled in order to have a wide range of communication. So that's why I'm here, and the other reason is communicating with coffee professionals. And like I said, I've been in the business for 25 years, and so there's a lot of things I've learned through experience, and I'm sure that there's a lot of experience out there, and I can learn from everyone out there. I don't know everything, and no one does. It's amazing when you study the history of coffee over the last 150 years, how much people back then have been trying to learn about coffee and discover new things about it. And it's all been happening very fast, and 150 years may sound like a long time, but it really isn't, because I mean, I've just lived through 25 of those years myself, and it's just amazing how fast things go. So anyway, like I said, I mean, I can make videos about coffee roasting, and you guys can comment about what your experiences are. And that way we can help our own customers. And not only that, I feel that the more we communicate to each other, the more our customers are going to learn. Not just our customers, but we're going to be creating new customers out there who are not familiar with specialty coffee, and who may just need to be exposed to it and figure out that this is something that they want. So, not that what they're drinking is bad, but I always say it's not a difference between good and bad. It's sometimes a difference between good and better. And maybe if they are aware of what they're drinking could be better, then they will want to move to specialty coffee. So that way, coffee roasters aren't just all fighting over the same territory, and as James Hoffman would put it, dividing up the same pie ever so slightly and fighting amongst each other. Instead, we can talk to each other and see what we can do to grow the pie, and thereby help everyone. Like I said, I think us communicating to each other is going to help do that. So that's just it. This is just a real quick introduction video, and I just want to say, your involvement is your participation in this is very crucial. It's very necessary for this to be profitable to any of us. So that's just my quick way of saying please like and subscribe and share, and I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say in the future. I look to be doing some roasting on the ILO on camera. Maybe, for instance, one of the things I want to do is to go over sample roasting on the ILO. There are a lot of myths about, well, not myths, I would say, but there are a lot of ideas about how you can't really do sample roasting on the ILO because it's just too big. And I don't think that's necessarily true. I think it just involves a bit of trial and error, and figuring out what your roaster will do on the small batches. So All right. Anyway, like I said, like, subscribe, share, etc. And let's get a conversation going. All right. In the meantime, happy roasting, happy sipping, happy brewing, etc., etc. And thanks for your time. I appreciate it.